Let's breathe together. Get comfortable. Sit in a chair with a back to support your back. Your sit bones evenly planted. Rock side to side and then balance them. Your knees at 90 degrees, hip width apart, and your feet flat on the floor with the toes pointing forward. Good. Or on your back, with your legs uncrossed, your arms at your side with the palms up. Your bed, the sofa, the floor, maybe your recliner kicked back. Maybe a pillow. Put it someplace that your body says, when you put it there. Something soft. Notice your breath and pull it in through both nostrils, taking advantage of the nose with its magic of filtering and warming and humidifying the air. And pull the air in and keep pulling it in until your belly rounds up. And then continue pulling the air in and round across your rib cage and your chest. And at the top, let it go and let it flow out, either through your mouth or your nose, all the way. Let your body gently lengthen and flatten, and your belly button move back towards your spine. Good. And continue breathing with this whole body breath, breathing consciously. Breathe automatically, and sometimes it's shallow. And so we breathe consciously and deepen and lengthen the breath. And when we bring the breath down, so the belly rounds and we round up, we're getting the air down to the bottom lobes of the lungs, where most of the blood circulates, and filling all the way to the top and taking advantage of all the good health benefits that flooding our body with oxygen and releasing carbon dioxide bring. I love simple things that create health. Some of them are so easy and so quick, and all we need to do is remind ourselves. And small things done over a period of time create big effects. Breath, this conscious breath is one of the best. Continue breathing, pulling the air in and down and rounding up and releasing it and letting it flow out. Good. Do the twist and turn exercise for your trapezius muscle, that big muscle across your shoulders and moves down into your back. The thought is that the muscles are not activated, and so when we do the exercise, we activate the nerve fibers. And we get a change. We get a change in posture and an improvement in breathing. And it's even been known to help shoulder pain and neck pain. Fold and cross your arms with your hands resting lightly on your elbows. Keep your hips planted firmly and your head facing forward. And move your elbows from side to side briskly, 3 or 4 times. Then raise your arms up at the level of your heart, the middle of your chest, and move briskly from side to side, remembering face forward, hips planted, and the shoulders and the arms move. Good. Now bring your arms up as high as they'll go, comfortably, and again briskly move them from side to side, remembering to keep the face forward and the hips firmly planted, rotating your shoulders, and remembering to continue the breath. Good. just exercised the 3 parts of the trapezius muscle. This exercise is good to do multiple times a day. Anytime you've been sitting and you stand up, just quickly, about 90 seconds, to do the 3 parts. And every time you do the exercise, you experience an improvement in breathing and posture, and the positive effects are cumulative over time. This morning, work again with the sniff and puff breath, and breathe in and round up all the way, and then at the top, take in 3 extra sniffs. And then exhale and let the air spill out and go all the way to the bottom and do 3 puffs at the bottom. Good. And now play with this breath and take as many sniffs at the top as you can without getting uncomfortable. And count them. And then let the breath flow out all the way to the bottom. And then puff out and see how many more puffs you can take out. Good. Now continue breathing and noticing. Can you take in more puffs than you can exhale? Or can you exhale more puffs than you inhale? Is your breath balanced? When the breath is out of balance and you take in more air than you exhale, you activate your system. And if you do it continually as a habit, then probably you're a very active person. Some people might say hyperactive. And then as you exhale and you let it out, if the puff's at the bottom, is your habit to let more breath out than you take in. And this is the signature of somebody who's a little low and slow and taken to the extreme, perhaps depressed. So notice your own breath and what's your habit. And for your practice, balance it. Good. And continue the breath. Continue the sniff and puff breath. Aware of your own habit and breathing consciously and creating balance in your breath. Balance in your breath will balance your mood. Rounding up on the inhale and gently lengthening and flattening on the exhale. Inhaling through both nostrils if you can, and then exhaling out either through the mouth or the nose. And notice whether or not one is easier than the other for you, whether or not it's easier to exhale through your mouth or through your nose. Everybody's different. For me, balancing the breath, the exhale is more easily balanced if I exhale out through rounded lips. Otherwise, my breath seems not balanced. Too much inhale and not enough exhale. Tending toward the active. So continue inhaling and rounding up. sniffing in, exhaling and trying. Exhaling through rounded lips or exhaling through your nose and puffing at the bottom, and notice if one works better than the other. Good. And continue the long breath, the rounding on the inhale and the lengthening and flattening on the exhale. Good. And on the next breath, breathe all the way in and round up to the very top. 3 extra sniffs, and then flow out all the way to the bottom and do 3 extra puffs. And then nothing. Suspend the breath. No extra tension, no breath. And when you need to take a breath, inhale. And release the breath. And enjoy the quiet. And may the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Have a really great day.